Do you say thank you and nobody says you're welcome? Or do you say thank you and they reply with something else? What is happening? Is it so hard to say you're welcome? So how long have people been using the thank you, you're welcome idea? Well, in 1603, in Shakespeare's play Othello, we have the first recorded response of you're welcome. And in the early 1900s, the reflexive answer to thank you was you're welcome. So why don't we hear you're welcome as much these days? Well, many people, especially millennials, think that saying you're welcome is implying that it's an expectation that it was necessary for them to say thank you. Good manners means that you don't toot your own horn. So people don't want to appear as if they're expecting to be praised for what they did. They don't feel comfortable about it. They have difficulty in accepting gratitude and compliments. So people say, no worries, no problem. It was nothing. But remember, language is always changing. So this shift away from you're welcome is expected, especially in American culture. Americans love to show off their individuality and finding new ways to say different things. And these responses add more character and individuality to the person. The problem with the thank you, you're welcome duo is that it's just part of a polite formula. Parents teach their children to say thank you, whether they feel thankful or not. The important thing not is if they feel thankful, it's that they say thank you. And this also applies to you're welcome. So people are looking for a different way to say you're welcome. So when should you say you're welcome? Well, as with most situations, it depends on the situation. If someone holds open a door for you, you can say thank you, but they're probably not going to turn around and say you're welcome. Because it was nothing. They were there, they held open the door for an extra second or two. It's nice to say thank you, but it's not really necessary, and they're probably not going to respond with you're welcome. But if you're helping someone move a piano, this will require more than just a no problem, no worries. Even you're welcome probably isn't enough. You're going to want something a little bigger. Of course you're welcome. I'm always happy to help. So remember, words are powerful and should be considered before a response. If you're in a formal situation or with older people, the best response to a thank you would be, you're welcome. You're very welcome. It was my pleasure. But if you're with friends or family or in an informal situation or with younger people, you're welcome probably isn't your best choice. You could say something different, such as, no worries, no problem, it was nothing. And if you're not sure in what to say in any situation, you can never go wrong with you're welcome. It's been used for generations and will always be accepted.